I want to teach you how to avoid house husbands, right? You need to learn how to avoid them at all costs. Remember, when you are vetting for a man, right, you want to make sure that he has good character and high level productive skills. It's not about how much he makes at that current time. That's not what matters, right? It's not about finding some millionaire or finding some $100,000. Is he productive? Does he like to stay productive? And is he always actively seeking new ideas? Not you pushing him towards ideas, but it's more so about you paying attention and seeing what he is interested in. And when y'all have these conversations, match up what he says with what he does. If he says, okay, yeah, in a month, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and by next month, he's actually completing those goals, you may have you a winner. This is one thing you got to understand about a house husband. He is a cold finesser. And it's going to be hard for you to see where he's coming. It's going to be hard for you to see him coming. Ladies, that's how house husbands think. They think that they can just compensate for you going to work, busting your tail as a woman, that they could just do everything that a woman does or everything that a woman was designed to do that's in her biological nature. They believe that they can compensate for that. Oh, she's getting up, going to work every day. Well, since she's doing that, of course I have my time to play video games, watch the sports games. I'll be able to watch the kids while she go to work. I'll be able to cook. I'll clean. I'll do all of these things while you go out and work your tail off like a man. Stop taking advice. Stop taking advice from people who only criticize you when you pick losers, ladies. When you pick losers, stop listening to the people that criticize you but don't give you the real tools to stop picking them in the first place. See, the difference with me and a lot of other people who create content and they speak on relationships, speak on the gender dynamics between women and men, they don't give that advice. See, that's the difference. I'm not just here to clown you about your choices. I'm here to give you the blueprint to spot these dudes a mile away before you waste your time, your body, your energy, or worse, your money. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold game out here. And some men are going to lie to you and tell you whatever they need to do until they get comfortable and then they tap into your emotions. Because let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real. Do you really want a house husband? Do you really want a nigga on your couch? You know what I'm saying? Playing video games while you out working. I'm talking about a dude that's sitting on the couch all day, controller in hand on the third round of Call of Duty while you breaking your back paying rent. No, that's not having a leader. I mean, well, it can be a leader. He's leading your ass to go to work while he stay home and chill. That's a liability. That's like signing up for another child, but one that can't even clean up after himself. And listen, men lie in the beginning. Don't let that shock you. That shouldn't be a shocker. It's difficult for the average man to get boxed. The average man, right? Not niggas like me. I'm married now, but not niggas like me. But average men, yeah, it's hard for them to get boxed. In our nature, we crave it. So the average man gonna do almost anything to get it. So you think he won't lie? Come on now. Don't be a silly rabbit. Don't be a silly rabbit. Most dudes are not pulling up telling you, hey, I'm broke, I'm lazy, I'm not ambitious. I'm looking for a woman to take care of me. Now, in the beginning, they got game, they got riz. You know what I'm saying? They have good charisma, right? Which I tell you guys all the time, have good charisma, but don't be lying to women. You know what I'm saying? If you only want the box, say that in the beginning. Either she got to respect it or she don't. Don't act like you're gonna be this best man in the world, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You plan her to the left. Stop doing women like that. You know what I'm saying? Only certain women need to be done like that, and that's the low quality women that I like to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And they'll lie. Yeah, I'm working on this business idea. Meanwhile, his business is waiting on you to give up the cat. Once you give up the cat, boom, mission accomplished. He got what he wanted. Now he's comfortable. Now he's relaxed. Now he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Control in hand. You know what I'm saying? And if he's incompetent, if he's an incompetent male figure, he gonna stay comfortable. Right? And now you just stuck with somebody who don't even bring half to the table. Men are more strategic than you think, ladies. 10 times more strategic than you think. Once that house husband captures you emotionally, oh, city boys up 2 points. City boys are up 2 points. Yeah. He know how to scout a responsible woman. He could see that. He could see that type of woman a mile away. So what should you pay attention to? So what you got to pay attention to, lady, is ambition level. See, a man with no real goals he's showing you his ceiling early. If every time you ask, what's the plan? And he says, man, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm just trying to figure it out. That's a red flag within itself. Life ain't supposed to be lived on shuffle mode, right? This ain't no shuffle mode, right? You want a man who knows what song he's playing and what the sound of the tune is like. Let's be real. Another thing you want to pay attention to is work ethic. Some men are too comfortable being comfortable. I can't even call them men. Right? Incompetent males. You ever seen somebody who works just enough to get fired, but never enough to get promoted? Right? Or stay there long enough to get the yearly annual raise? That's the same energy that he brings to life. Use your instincts, ladies. Hey, he'll do just enough to survive, but never enough to thrive, right? Another thing you want to pay attention to, financial habits, right? Pay attention to how he handles money. That's very important. If he listen to me, he'll know how to handle his money. If he's living check to check, blowing money on shoes, bottles, and video games, but got no savings, come on, sis. That's not a potential provider. That's a potential spender. That's a potential house husband. That's the man who'll have you covering bills while he flexes in his Jordans. Instagram got the freshest fit, got the freshest chain on, freshest J's, all that. But can't afford nothing. Another thing, excuses over execution. Does he always find reasons why he can't? The boss don't like me. The system is against me. I ain't got the right connections. He has a victim story every single time you talk to him. If every story ends with a blame but no results, he's rehearsing excuses. You know what I'm saying? Don't build interest based off what you see. Build it based off what he does over time. So this is not something you're going to be able to figure out real quickly. Like us men, we're able to figure out whether we're gonna put you in two categories real quickly. Almost based off the first conversations or the first few conversations, we're going to put you in the category. Yeah, she here for a long time. Or no, she here for a short time. She here for a busted baby. You're a busted baby. If he quick to ask you what did you bring to the table before even showing his cards, he's prepping to lean in on you, right? That don't mean he want to take care of you, and it's not all about taking care of, right? Y'all supposed to take care of each other. It's all about building each other up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways you could be able to figure this out, right? If he ain't learning, reading, trying new skills, or asking questions, you know what I'm saying? That's stagnation. It don't sound like he's trying to elevate. A man with no curiosity can't grow. And if he can't grow, neither can your relationship. Nothing is going to be able to grow. His income can't grow. Y'all can't grow together, right? And you're only going to go backwards. The older you go, the more expenses go up. Kids may start getting involved, right? It's all about hobby over hustle. If he invests more into Xbox, sports bets, or clout online than he does into building income streams, that's not a man building a future. That's a man stuck in boyhood. Incompetent males, right? There shouldn't be no comfort in mediocrity. Some men are fine just getting by. Rent paid, food in the fridge, smoke on the table, and they good. You know what I'm saying? That's not hunger, that's settling. You can't build a legacy with a man who already stopped climbing. He has to continue to be climbing. It should never be enough for him when it comes to productivity. It's not about getting by. What is he stashing? What is he saving? What is he investing? He should be working, hustling, and investing. That's what real men do. This is what I preach all the time. Work, hustle, and invest. It's how you should carry yourself is important too. I'll flip it back on you because here's the truth. If you don't carry yourself right, then you'll keep attracting these types of men every single rip, every single time. Set your standards early. Don't shrink your requirements out of fear of being too much. You know what I'm saying? Your standards are like a filter. They keep the low effort men out. Watch his consistency. Anybody can impress you for 30 days. The real test is month 6, month 12. You know what I'm saying? What does his discipline look like when nobody is watching? Nobody's around. What's happening when nobody's around? You know what I'm saying? Value actions over words, because ladies, that's how your emotions get connected to things. What happens is your emotions get connected to beautiful words and the social butterflies and the way things sound. Pay attention to what a man does, because a man may not have his words right. He may not be a social butterfly and make you tingle inside, but his actions may be something different. Talk is free. Anybody can say they got big dreams. Execution costs energy. Watch what he does. Protect your energy. Stop playing savior. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why you should be playing savior if you got a bunch of kids and you got a nice job. Because it's hard for a man to step in and you got 6, 7 kids and you basically got to pay for a man at this point. If you over a certain age, you know what I'm saying? If you over a certain age and you got a lot of kids, you're going to have to get to the bag yourself and you got to pay for a man. A house husband is for you. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of women. Always lead with your femininity. Guard it with wisdom. Be soft when it's safe. But when those red flags pop out, be sharp. Cut that situation off before it drains you. Remember, you have to learn how to build with a man. You and a man should be building. Now I'm gonna make this plain analogy. A relationship is like a business partnership. You know what I'm saying? Of course, one has to lead. The man should be leading. But think about this. Would you ever go into business with somebody who has no plan, no hustle, bad spending habits, and excuses every single time something that go wrong? No, you say, no, you're not about to ruin my credit or my brand, so why treat your personal life any less serious? And look, spotting a future house husband ain't even hard. The signs are right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? The signs are right there. The problem is too many women ignore him because the man, he may look good. He laid down the pipe right, or he said the right things. But if you ignore the patterns, you signing up for struggle. Yeah. I thought I had another video that I wanted to play for y'all, but this video already starting to get long. I've been cooking, trying to give you ladies game. But yeah, my main advice, stop letting words smooth you over. Override sloppy actions. If he's not consistent, not accountable, not hungry for growth, let his ass go. Make sure you work, hustle, and invest. Peace. I'm Master Quincy. I'm up out of here.